Withy please. Withy please. Withy please. Withy please.
Withy please.
Can somebody give me a high?
Alright, this is my Underrot route for plus 20s and whatever else key you're doing. First pull, if it's fortified, you want to chain this together, you want to lust and burn it all down. It's a very easy pull. Things you want to watch out for is the priest, dark reconstruction, and gift to Cahoon. Gift to Cahoon makes it where they are alive for 20 more seconds and they're still doing damage. You don't want that to go off, it's very annoying. Dark reconstruction will just heal them. These maggots will do a frontal facing the group. It's pretty hard to see sometimes, but make sure you can stun it if you see it. You cannot kick it. You can only CC them, grip them, kidney, whatever you can. If you have a rogue, it's easy. The big blood guy will do salvage cleave. He's going to charge out a player, and he's going to cast it. Just move out the way. It's very easy. With these pulls, you can go right or left here. It doesn't matter. I prefer going right. Same pull again. You know, kill the priest. She won't cast her abilities. This guy will do a charge. You know, nothing really big here. If this guy's alive, you can bring him down, kill him like right about here on this line, and then you can pull next pack where they won't get bolstered. If they do get bolstered, it's not a big deal. It's not too bad. This mask will be second prio, but you want to always kick Harrowing Despair. If not, it's going to kill you, especially if he's bolstered. It's probably going to one-shot half your group. Same with this. You know, kill priest, kick whatever she does, do first boss, get down here. This part seems to be the hardest for pugs, because this will most likely get pulled almost every time. If it doesn't, then you're good. If it does, then, oh well, you're going to be over % by a little bit. It won't be too big. So there'll be a little path you can go to. It's like a little hump on, it's like a wall, and like a little hill you can go to. You can run across. These lashers will path to and from here. If they get pulled, it's no biggie. You can skip on this if they get pulled. Usually in this room, I always want to double pull or triple pull everything, because I want to speed this room up. This room will take you a long time if you're going pack by pack. So I like to go crazy. I like to pull a lot here. If you're not comfortable, don't worry about doing it. It's okay. You can stick to doing double pulls again. What I usually do is I pull these 3 and I'll grab these 3 lashes in the back. You always want to grab these lashes in the back. If you don't, you'll be missing %. You'll be down like 5%. And you'll have to pull a second faceless corruptor, which you don't want to do that. Or you can pull these 3, this 2, and then you can pull this 2, but it's going to be a lot of kicks going off, and I do not recommend pulling all this. So an easier way of looking at it is you pull these 3, and then these 2, and then you pull this, chain these together with this maggot, and you kill it all down. These 2 living rots will pull these disease lashers and this maggot. It's going to be a 4-pack pull. It's not hard. It's pretty easy. You just make sure you want to focus the Bloodstormers. They're most likely going to kill your group and everything else. And kick the disease lashers. They're pretty dangerous. On that, you just keep chain pulling. Not too bad. Kill this boss too. It's pretty easy. This part, I prefer to chain them together, because if not, you're going to waste time. And I think of time as I need to maximize all the time I can get. So I constantly pull these 2 together. This guy doesn't really do much. Wicked Frenzy doesn't really do anything. Kick it if you want to. You don't have to kick it. The grotesque horrors, the worms, you do want to kick them though. Kick Dark Echoes. You do not want this to go off. It is not good if it goes off. After you do this, you can double pull this, or you can just do it in packs of 2. So you can do this, then this. These guys, you want to focus Withering Curse and Shadow Bolt Volley. There's a total of 3 kicks in here, or 4 if you want to kick Void Spirit. Don't really have to if you don't want to. It just depends on the person's weak. If they have low health, then I'll kick it to save their life. If not, then I won't really bother kicking it. I'll save it for an important kick like this or this. Or, and you can also do these. Pretty easy pack, pretty standard, you know, nothing really big here. Once you kill that, you hug the right side. You always double pull this. You never really don't want to, because you're just going to be slow, and you want to go kind of fast on this key. There's a worm in the middle here. It does not show on MDT. I do not know why. But there's a worm, and you do not want to pull it. If you get too close to the edge here, you will pull it, or you'll pull this with the worm. This pack right here with the worm's not dangerous. I just save percentage and save time, so I just don't pull it. This pull, I usually drag the corruptor to this worm, and then this worm dies. I'll drag him to this worm. If this guy's walking, if he's pathing this way, he's not going to get pulled with this. So you'll be fine. He'll walk here, then he'll walk away and go back to his normal route. Kill the worms here, and then you pull this all together. This pack can be pretty dangerous. They do a frontal, which you don't want to get hit by because it fears you, and if there's other worms up, so let's say you do like this and you hug the right side and you pull this, and like your priest or someone gets feared and it pulls this worm and you guys wipe. It's a pretty dangerous pack. I usually kill all worms when I do this. You also summon tentacles. I'll slam. Do not get hit by these. They're very, very dangerous. And yeah, that is my Mythic Plus route. I would like to add a route that would not require so many of these, but it's just so hard to do a route like that because you don't want to pull too much in this dungeon. But yeah, that's my 20 Underrot route.
Withy, please. Withy, please. Withy, please. Withy, please.
Withy, please.